We've got another anime review for you here. This is Jim Jam with the Is It Is a Guy podcast. Once again, I'm reviewing another new anime from this season, fall 2024 of the year. And I'm going to be talking about, as you can see behind me, Goodbye Dragon Life. It has begun. It is pretty good, but slow so far. It's this one's a slow burn, really taking its time. We got our main character, aka Reborn Dragon Dolan. He gets killed in his previous life after living apparently for thousands of years, which is very interesting to say the least, because he was a dragon, lived that long, got reincarnated, don't know why, but reincarnated into a human. Very interesting. Apparently he lived a very lonely life as a dragon. Even though he helped humans, the humans killed him. Wondering if we'll see that hero that took him out, which is interesting because he got stabbed in the chest or heart area with a sword that didn't look very long compared to how big he was. There's a physics ratio that doesn't make any sense there. Apparently it was a very piercing sword, stabbed him. Very old dragon. Maybe he wanted to go, kind of seemed like that, but now he has a family, which he didn't have before. He's a human in a family with an older brother and a younger brother, which is very interesting. His parents are still together. Born in a town where agriculture is the only thing he can do. For some reason, he knows how to use a sword, apparently, and of course he has dragon magic from his previous life somehow, dragonic power, because of course he's reincarnated. For some reason he gets sent on a mission because the soldiers in that town aren't plenty. They have to protect the town, but something's going on in the next thing over. The lizard people have gone, and he has to go and investigate it. And he finds a lamia, which is a cursed woman that's like half snake, half person. Of course the top half is all oppa going and banging, and he feels things. I don't even understand the birds and the bees statistics of this situation. Makes no sense. He's like, ooh, dragon girl. She's like, oh, I need your help, even though I am a dragon. Or not dragon, I'm a snake lady. I am a dragon. You are a dragon man, but I don't know that. And he's like, yes, I am a dragon man, but you don't know that. And I'm here to help you and kill the big old monster that drove the lizard people away. And we're just camping here together. And some weird feelings. You're in the title, apparently, but then you walk away. Apparently, we're going to see each other later on. I don't understand what's going on here with that part. But so this is back to Jim Jam voice. No longer Dolan. Like, okay, what? How do you populate the species, Lumias? When you have a snake for a tail, snake bottom half. What? Of course, you have the blonde girl on the top, and she's nice and everything. This is going to be very interesting. All right, so not a lot of dragon reincarnation anime. We've seen a lot of demon lords and god people and super magicians come back and get reborn. Sure, whatever. Humans aplenty. Go to the magic world. This is a dragon that got killed and reborn did into a human, and he meets a Lumia snake lady. Very interesting. I'd like to see how that's going to turn out. Eventually, going to be wrapping her tail around him somehow, and they make kids. And we don't know how Lumia got cursed, so it's almost like a werewolf curse, but they're cursed to have snake. But then the top half is good. Of course, men ain't gonna care about that. That's so weird. Apparently, they got cursed, snake bottoms, and then only have girls with snake half bottoms on their body from that point on, and nobody's really scared of them. Apparently, we kind of see that Dolan in his previous life didn't really meet Lumias, even though he was over 1,000 years old. That part's crazy. Just somehow got reborn as a human. We don't know why. Sure, whatever. That makes sense. So, looks like from the title, she's going to be coming back around, and stuff is going to happen, apparently. So, in the village, you get kicked out because you're an adult at 16. So, right now, Dolan's living by himself, doing the farming thing, and then he gets sent out on adventures for some reason. Yeah, sure, because he was the strongest person there. We don't know what happened to his older brother. His younger brother's still in the house because, of course, he's not 16 yet. Apparently, his older brother has a legacy as well. His parents are still together, but are they poor? Not something we don't know. We don't know where this village is compared to the whole entire kingdom. But looks like we're going to have a long time to develop this because the first episode was very slow. At least it made sense compared to other anime. And I'm liking it so far. The whole premise of the fact that he's a dragon in his previous life and got reincarnated into a human is kind of crazy. He's looks like to be cool with it because he came out as a baby. We just see a hole and then he appears. We don't know where this hole is from. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. Hole. He came out of a hole. And now he's a human with his dragonic powers. So that's another thing we want to look forward to is his dragonic powers. How much of his dragonic powers does he have? Very interesting. Almost like the one where the old man gets turned into a woman in his reincarnated life. Sure, why not? We got that, so why not a dragon get turned into a human? Hopefully we find out why he got turned into a human from a dragon. What's this reincarnation business going on? He has all his past memories, which is typical of a reincarnation anime. That, of course, that totally makes sense. And how do baby with snake lady? That rhymed and I didn't even mean it to. Okay, that's about it for now. I think I should keep these a little bit shorter. That way, y'all stick around. Not got to be a full 10 minutes, but sure, we'll see. It's the first episode of a season, so not a lot to really ramble about. I'll do that more in spoiler warning as I go over the whole first season. I'm going to keep saying that. Hopefully, we got new people coming on. They don't know what's going on, so there you go. Please like, subscribe, share on this video. Comment below. Let me know, once again, manga people, what am I missing from the manga? Hopefully, they didn't speed along like they typically do when they make the anime from the manga, and we got a whole lot of depth in here because I could not imagine it going any slower. Because yeah, that first episode was, whew, man. At least we got good pacing so far. Let me not complain about that. That's good. Never mind. It's not slow. It's great. You're going at a great pace. But let me know what you think also in the comments below of these anime reviews. This is from the Is It Isekai podcast. We got new episodes so far. We're on a roll until October, every Tuesday. So catch those on all podcast platforms. And these will come out mostly not randomly. We'll see. Depends on how many animes we got going on, how often they wear. Right now, we're, mostly every day. And let me know what you think about that as well. But for now, this is Jim Jam, co-host there. Frosty not there. Hopefully he'll do something on these one of these times. And that's all for now. Bye.